Now in Terminal 20, right down the end of the airport. It's quite a good view here. Yeah, one of the better spots in the airport, much better than Cairns, which was absolutely packed. That was really bad. This is actually relatively genteel here. Yeah, pretty murky weather. Looking forward to getting into Saigon. I was actually the Jetstar check-in woman was great. She actually gave me both seats that I wanted. So much for paying for them. I actually I got a window seat on the leg to Singapore, which I wanted, and I got right up the front of the plane for the leg to from Singapore to Saigon. And the advantage of that is that when you've got to do visa on arrival, that meant I could get off the plane straight away and get that visa application processed ASAP. So then I could get through immigration and collect my luggage, because I don't want my checked luggage just sitting downstairs in the carousel for someone to nick. So it's really important to get that process done quickly. And unless there's a whole lot of planes arriving at the same time, it shouldn't take too long. It should be 20 minutes. And being at the front of the plane will give me a definite advantage of getting down to that desk and getting it done pretty fast. So fingers crossed that all goes smoothly. But so far so good. But yeah, that's quite good here. Quite reasonable facilities. So next stop will be Singapore, where I need to change some money. Get myself 25 US dollars, so I can get my passport application stamped at Saigon Airport. It's like I locked onto a pretty good seat here. It says 54A. As you can see, you've got a little bit of extra space to the side there. Never seen that before. It's excellent. And we've got screens. Giving us headphones. I won't take my headphones, but they gave us headphones as well. Didn't expect that. But this is, look, there's only 2 seats in this section, so that's really good. So that woman definitely looked after me. The lockers overhead are full, but that's no big deal. I just pushed my stuff further up there. But yeah, that's great. It's a real bonus to have screens. Maybe they're introducing that into all the international flights now. Although I doubt what will happen with the leg to Vietnam. I think that would be pretty basic. But you never know. Lots of surprises will. And we're boarding on time by the looks of things too, which is another good thing. So far so good all round. But yeah, this is room here. This is luxury. Just killing time at Changi Airport, waiting for my flight to Saigon. Should be going through over at that gate over there, C16. Actually, a guy sitting next to me was interesting. He had also been to Vietnam a number of times and also shared my love for the place. And he's going to go through Southeast Asia as well. So yeah, it was interesting having a chat with him. He was also quite impressed with the space that I had next to my seat. And he also took my advice to maybe try to get get a seat further up the front of the plane on the next leg, on this leg going from Singapore, from Changi to Saigon, because that way you can sort of get out fast and get your visa on arrival arranged fairly quickly. So he thought that was a sensible move. He's going to try to arrange that with the airline, see if he can switch them around. I mean, the lady that I dealt with in Melbourne was quite obliging, so it was great. But yeah, it was really good flight. They did have screens, but they don't show entertainment on those screens. However, you can get a tracking of where the plane's going. You know, the geographical map of it travelling across the world, the same as you get on the full service airline. You've got that on the international flights now with Jetstar, so that's good too. A little feature they've got, because it's a 787, they've got a dimming mechanism for the the windows rather than blinds, and you push a button and it does it in gradients, but it takes a while for it to kick in, so you know, it has its rough and smooth. I got my money changed here without any great hassles, although I ended up with a few bit of change from Singaporean change, which would be totally useless to me. Couldn't use my credit card to do currency exchange, which would be a probably good way to do it, because then you wouldn't have to worry about having to change, you know, like coin. But yeah, no problem getting that done. So got the money ready and the forms are ready. Now just got to hope that there isn't too much of a queue in Saigon Airport when I actually have to get the visa on arrival processed. But yeah, so far so good. Other thing that my travelling companion told me, said that apparently in Changi there's a whole lot of open spaces, little gardens, and if you want to get a bit of a feel for a non-air conditioned environment, you can pop outside into one of these little areas dotted throughout the terminal. I've never seen them, but then again I'm a blind man, so I've got no idea. Also you can see that there's free internet here, but actually I was going to try the Wi-Fi. I forgot to do that before. I'll do that again and see if I can get the Wi-Fi up and running. Trouble with the free internet is when I tried logging onto my my Hotmail account, it said I was from another computer, then it wanted to verify who I was, and probably via an SMS, which is not going to work here. So it sort of stuffs up using free internet for accessing your email, which is not so good. But let's see, on March of technology, not always good to have more technology. This is the Singapore toilets, which are very good. And look at this, needs self-validation. You need to actually rate them. I'll give them an excellent, I'll make its day. Only toilets in the world that ask for feedback.